Actually, when I was growing up, the medical field was intimidating to me. There's just so much there, and everybody seems like they make it so easy, they know what they're doing, but as an outsider, you don't understand it. There's a lot of math in respiratory care. We do a lot of math. All of the treatments and therapies and medications that we give come from chemistry and biology and evidence-based practices. So it's the foundation.
Delta helped prepare me for my future career by getting me a good base for the science that I'm going to need to know when I get to the more advanced stuff at pharmacy school. It helped ease me back into college just in general to get back onto the habit of studying and doing homework and things like that, because it had been quite a few years before I'd had to worry about that. What led me to study pharmacy was my interest in science. I'm really interested in the human body, all the reactions that take place, and particularly how drugs can affect the whole.
I've always loved biology just because it's amazing how the human body works and how our ecosystem works and how everything just works together to create something so amazing. Just the science behind it is awesome, and I think I've always really enjoyed sciences, but especially biology. That just called to me. I like to give knowledge to other people and show them different ways of doing things and helping them, and I just love helping people, so teaching them is just another way of doing that. The quality a good teacher needs to have is not somebody that just teaches other people, but also learns from who they're teaching and takes in that information and then uses that towards other people.
STEM is important because you can see anything around you, like a wind turbine, and know how it's made and possibly make it better. I became interested in engineering after my last year at Midland High. I started doing pipe fitting over at Dow. I thought I could draft a little better than some of the other guys, so I figured why not go into industrial piping or mechanical engineering. A cool experience so far in my mechanical field has been the tensile strength test. It's where you test any type of metal, anything you can really get your hands on, and pull it apart by machine.
I would tell somebody who doesn't think that STEM is important is you really need to take a deeper look at it and explore what it really is before you can make a judgment if you do or don't like it. For my profession, I would like to join MMPA. MMPA is Michigan Milk Producers Association. This interest first began when I was probably in grade school. My best friend grew up on a dairy farm, so I was always at her house, and exploring her dairy farm just really sparked my interest.
What really inspired me to be interested in math is when I would be driving, and driving home from class, and the stuff that we would learn would just be rolling around in my head. And I found myself thinking about myself driving in the car and then taking the derivative of the position I was going in my car. And that's the moment when I found out like wow, this stuff applies to real life in real time, and I'm trying to do math as I'm living. I think the math is cool because in all other subjects you're using words to describe things. And math classes are really the only time you get to describe real life events using things that aren't words and things that convey meaning that transcends words.